All right. We're off. This place is pretty packed, kids. Whole playground. These guys out here in the water. It's definitely clear. All right. And we're off. I don't know what that is. Oh, the lake is super full. Wow, it says no boats. Anyway, we got a full battery. River's tripping out because the water is crystal clear. We're cruising. We're gonna do a lap and we're gonna go that way. Kind of hug the shore too now that I think about it. Just because it'll keep River more occupied. Oh, that looks like a little kayak dock right there. Yes, I love you too, River. Yes, I do. So we're on the water. We're cruising. The river. Doing good. This patch here is going to be a pain in the butt today because I'm going to have to keep pushing it down. Because luckily the big patch is on the inside. And that is the one that matters. But as this heats up, I'm gonna have to constantly do that. And hopefully River doesn't flip us doing dumb shit like that. Otherwise we are cruising. I think I had something stuck on the propeller. We're going better now. You know, with this boat, it is what it is. And with most lakes, it's pretty much 5 mile an hour max anyway. So, no reason to be too upset over 1 or 2 miles an hour. Because I think when I did clock this, when it was all brand new, I think I got up to 3.8 miles something. Anyway, that's what's going on. We're out here on the lake. Everything is working. It's hot, and we're doing good. River, look, up there. What are those white dots? Oh, those have got to be flowers from the lily pads. Hey. We're gonna go look. See, that's what it looks like to the bare eyes. 1x is less than my eyes, and 0.5 is just ridiculous, but 2 is about the most realistic as there is. And if I don't turn, we're gonna be hitting these things. Oh, we're on 2. Just think, all these pilings used to have a platform on top. Think about that. Somebody just made this whole area into land at one time. Isn't that crazy? So these piers came all the way out to here. And I bet you somebody had to come in here and regulate that and say, stick to your property. Because you can see they just got a little tiny house over there. So they're like, fine, I'll just take over the lake. Anyway. Yeah, we're cruising right along. So glad to have my boat patched. It is just the Gorilla Tape heavy duty, inside and out, because for some reason it's almost impossible to get vinyl cement in store unless you order it from Amazon. Anyway, this is Clear Lake, and it's a hot day, and we're cruising. I hope you're having a good day. UFC, baby. So we're at our first pit stop. Looks like this used to be the original boat launch ramp. Because if you look over here, look at all the pilings. So my guess would be there was a boat ramp right there, boat ramp right there, and then this whole thing was probably a giant fishing dock. Anyhow, we just stopped to go to the bathroom, let River run around. Boat's doing good, the repair's holding up. As good as you could expect from duct tape, you know. Look at some of these houses though. All I can think of is that looks lonely. I mean, unless you had a family of 10 kids and at least 2 or 3 wives. I mean, God, that'd be hard to manage a house that big. So yeah, river's being good. This is Clear Lake, and yes, it is clear. So yeah, it looks like they rebuilt the dock over there. So we're gonna get back on the water. It's hot. That's how hot it is. And we're on the way again. River almost turned to the boat right there when we were loading up. That other guy was getting out of his kayak, and River jumped out of the boat to go run up to that guy and almost dunked us right there at the pier. He needs to chill out. Look at the bumps, River. Yeah, we're just cruising. This is holding up. I did have to push it down again because it's getting hot. And as that adhesive warms up, I'm sure it gets gooey. I guess there's good fishing here. I don't know if anybody's catching today. It's just weird. Like, we're having an Indian summer. What was that? 3 or 4 days of hot, direct sun. And even now, we don't have any rain in the forecast, which is awesome. Oh, that's a tennis court. I was like, why do those guys have a cage out? Nice houses with the sunset view. Not too shabby. Oh, look at these little waves coming in. Thank you, River. Spoke too soon. Yeah, he sees those lily pads and he wants to grab it. He wants to bite one. Oh wow, look at that hidden little house. Can you even see it? Look at that. Isn't that cool? We are cruising right along. I did charge the battery, so it was down to 60% because I did use it a lot, man. And I still have 2/3 of a roll of Gorilla Tape, so if this pulls loose, I just rip the tape off and put a new patch on. Like, I hate doing things that way. What's the old saying? Fix it once, never fix it again. Do it right, never fix, yeah, whatever. Do it right the first time, blah. Well, unfortunately, the special adhesive that I used to put the motor mount on has to be ordered from Amazon, and it's a hazardous material. So anyway, I don't want to talk about it. Look at that house getting landscaped. See, this one looks lived in, happily lived in. See the little kids slides and stuff? That one looks like it's for sale. It's pretty. I have noticed the motor is making a sound, and I think I pinched it with the back seat, or by reclining the seat onto the propeller. I think I might have bent the shaft a little bit. That's what she said. Oh, not funny, Brian. Yeah, that looks happily lived in. You know what I mean? Got the Mastercraft boat. The stand-up sailboards. Looks like something's hidden up in there, huh? You're being a good boy. Yeah, River's sitting right on the patch. Because I can't pump this up like I can this. This one, you hear that? Different PSI, baby. That's beautiful. Look at that little, I don't know what to call that. Just, bam, take a picture. Look, it's only from that angle. All those foxgloves. Damn, that's cool. It's like somebody's little serenity garden. And you figure if there's a dock, that means there's a house somewhere. Oh, way up there. Oh my God, it looks like a tree house. Look at that up there. What? It's like straight up. All right, watch where you're going. We're buzzing the dock, baby. Oh, they got one of those hydrofoil thingies. Yeah, it's like a legit maze to get up to that treehouse. Look at that thing. That really is freaking cool, isn't it? And you got the party barge. Wow. I bet you some babies have been made off of that dock. Yeah, look at that secret little... Oh, Jesus. Look at the size of that. All right. Gawking. Enough gawking. Let's see. Look how clear the water is. Anytime you get anywhere near anything, you can see it. That was a fishy. Again, I've heard there are some bombers in here. Bass, which I'm cringing. Like, I've been in Washington long enough to justify a fishing license. But literally, I don't have the money. It sucks. Expensive traveling. Stuff breaks. Tires wear out. Brakes wear out. Like, mechanics are not cheap. Blah, blah, blah. Tell that to these guys with their multi-million-dollar lake houses. River's just staring right down into the water looking. What is it? You see down there? I can't. I've got polarized glasses on and I can't even see. Ooh, bubbles. I wonder why there's bubbles like that in the middle of the lake for no reason. Oh, damn, another one of them secret houses. Look at that shit. They're just hidden. But, you know, these days, I live in a motorhome on Starlink, and I'm totally mobile. I could be anywhere. So, like, all of these kinds of houses that are off-grid, so to speak. Of course, that's a bad example. I'm sure they've got fiber optic internet, but still. You could operate a business out of a shack like that. And I call that a shack. I mean, who the hell am I? Okay, boat. How big is your yacht? Or what was the Tate guy said? Well, what color is your Bugatti? Said he had bought a orange one or a pink one, or I don't know, man. These guys are weird. Well, I got a brand new wrap on it. 18 pack of Rainier beer and an upside down canoe. See? That could be a highly productive pot farm for all you know. Man, this is turning out to be a perfect day. Like, that itty bitty cloud cover is taking the heat off completely. I mean, I'm still, you know, not wearing a shirt, and I'm in shorts with my goofy feet on. But we're cruising, and it's not hot. It's not cold. It's calm. You figure the biggest change, and that's the reason there's so many kids at that park over there, summer. The kids are out of school. You know what I mean? Like, makes me wonder what my kids are up to, you know? But when you're young, the thing to do is work. Because you can. You could work 18-hour day and make so much money. Or you can go in the Marine Corps and you can work 18-hour days and make no money. But you got the chow hall, you got housing, you've got all the infrastructure in the world. Hey, don't push my luck. Yeah, this is a about perfect size lake. Any bigger and be too big. Oh. Yeah, river is slowly getting better. And thank God that's holding up, man. I tell you, Gorilla Tape is bomb. even for quick patches, even, you know, it. All right, we're gonna go that way. Oh, I gotta reach. Oh, what's this? We got weeds. Yeah, I bet you later in the summer this lake is probably just completely covered. It freaks River out when he sees the algae. Woo, you can feel that sun when it peeks through the clouds. Oh man, that's part of the reason I don't have a shirt on is vitamin D. There's those two ladies that are on the kayaks. She said her husband has a kayak. I mean, a trolling motor on his boat. And she's going to borrow it and put it on her kayak. Anyway, this is pretty relaxing. Tonight is steak night. I did buy some mushrooms. What's River looking at? I do have a big old baked potato. And I need a whole half a stick of butter. I got that. And I have a whole head of broccoli. And a brand new Best Foods mayonnaise. Anyway, we're cruising across the lake. Today is just a recuperate day because I've been, that 5-mile hike around Whistle Lake, yeah, it kicked my butt. And then I went back to, Deception Pass Beach, North Beach, and across where Lottie Point is and the Lookout Lighthouse Point, hiked down that cliff. Yeah, I'm done. My legs are hurting and I can't irritate my plantar fasciitis or I can't walk. And I can feel it coming on. So it's chillaxing the boat with my boat shoes. No screwing around. Rule number 1 is don't get hurt. Oh, man. Yeah, I don't know how people put the camera in their own face all the time. Like all the YouTubers. You watch everybody who makes YouTube videos, it's all them just staring into a camera. Like, I watch a lot of YouTube, and then what you're stuck with is looking behind my head. Like, why don't you just take me out of the damn thing and look at the damn peace and quiet? Oh, I bet you this is good fishing. Look at this shanty shack down here. So you can tell that's a farmhouse that's been on this lake for 50 years. Probably converted the barn into a meth lab. Oh, that's sad. Here comes some kid walking out. I'm a dick. I really am. I gotta work on myself. I say things that are completely inappropriate. I really am. A rude boy. But look at that mountain. See how it's bare? That's how they used to log. Just take it all and put it on a boat and send it overseas. Like export it all to Washington. And that's why the banks of all the rivers have like sawdust on them. You know what I mean? Here comes somebody. Look at that's her own private little dock. That's awesome. See, I'm talking smack. Like he's probably got a house back there that's all set up with Starlink and solar, and he's living his own little dream. You know, who the hell am I to talk when I'm borrowing his lake? Oh, it's a girl, and she's got a fishing pole. Oh, river. Oh, that's her little hut. That's awesome. Her cat is following her. No way, that's cool. See, I take back anything I say about anything. Seriously, like, she's probably actually genuinely happy out here with her cat. You know, probably doesn't even care if she's got TV. She comes out here and catches a few fish, feeds herself and her cats. I don't know, I'm just yapping, but... And then... What's this all about? Jesus, man. That is a mega dock. All brand new. You know what? It'd be so cool to go talk to that person and be like, hey, mind if I park my motorhome and park my yacht on your dock? Anyway. Yeah, I don't think I can get to that dock with all these lily pads. Yeah, it's all private. See, they'd need one of those little machines I was posting on the Ocean Shores page. It's basically like a conveyor belt that scoops that right out of the water. And you know what I think? I bet if you ground that stuff up and put it like in an old milk vat with some biologicals, it'd probably make an excellent compost tea fertilizer. Anybody ever thought about that? Probably not. Oh boy. Alrighty, well, I really don't want to mess with the weeds. River probably thinks that's the shore. Sit down, buddy. That's not the shore. We're going back. We're going back where all those kids are and all that craziness. Because we're done. We accomplished our mission, which was to test out the boat. And River and I are going back to the beach to look for the dog leash because I'm in disbelief somebody would steal something like that. I mean, that one really surprises me, man. I mean, don't get me wrong, those leashes are cool, but I wouldn't steal one just because I didn't have one. River, why are you being a spazzo? Now look at that RV sitting there. Got the whole place to himself with an old truck That's the dream there too. See, your dream may look a lot different from my dream. And that's fine. Some people dream of living in a high rise in New York City. You couldn't pay me. Oh, this might be rough. Huh. Weedless prop. Okay. I figured I'd at least hear a click or something. Anyhow. River. Thank you. He probably thinks that's the shore. Or maybe he's gonna pee. I don't know. I'm just gonna shut up now. Alright, I'm gonna freak him out. When I turn off the motor, watch. When we completely stop, freaks out. What happened? You can see. Good boy. Alright, on that note, what do you think, River? Cool. You're a good boy, River. Okay, I really don't think I've ever seen this many in my life. Let's just go real slow. My prop is having a hard time. But I swear, like, I don't think I've ever seen anything like it. Oop. Yeah, we're here at Clear Lake. That's just somebody's private dock. But all of this